Basically the same build that I have on my website, link in the description. The only thing I changed is that I'm using the Lover Mundus Stone, opposed to the Apprentice, which I usually use in the raids. And I have Acuity, Elambris, it's all purple. Then I have Master Architect, it's the same as Moon Dancer, with infused flame, shock stuff. You actually should use Acuity stuff here and then place the Moon Dancer or Architect armor piece. So you have the 400 spell damage constantly. I just didn't have a shock Acuity stuff, I only have a fire. Yeah, that's why I use this one. So you can get a little bit more DPS. Now let's just check damage I pulled. So I had 51% crit overall. This number here is wrong. Only had 51% crits more or less. The Liquid Lightning is the highest, basically single target and AoE ability. Then we have heavy attack shocks. Those only get that high if you have a Maelstrom stuff. Keep that in mind. Because the Crushing Wall enchantment carries over to the first bar. That's very important. So you will also do increased light and heavy attack damage on your front bar. Now, the second... Where is it here? Atronach, really freaking strong. Because we are using... I mean, all the pets are quite strong because we are using Daedric Prey. While the curse is active, your pets deal an extra additional 55% damage. And the Atro does 40%. Then we have Blockade of Storms, the Scamp, then the Bird, then the Prey. You see, this is AoE, this is AoE, this is AoE, this is also AoE to some extent. This is also AoE. Pound the Storm also too. I was running this skill, like Elemental, whatever. You usually have enough sustain on this setup, like in a raid, no problem. With bubbles, so I didn't use Elemental Drain. If you run Elemental Drain, you will get a little bit less DPS because you cannot slot the Boundless Storm, which is quite a lot of damage actually. And when we look at vulnerability, was quite low to be honest. Usually it's like 75% plus, and obviously off balance is lower. The Daedric Prey will have the 88% uptime. Try to keep this up as much as possible. The rotation here is... I do have rotations on my website. But in the end, it is very important to keep up all dots. And try to keep up the Prey as much as possible. Because it buffs the pet's damage. All the pet's damage. That's the thing. If you really want to get the max damage out, you always need a dynamic rotation. That's the thing. And for most boss fights, it's always different. The Fiery Lambris didn't really do a lot. Shock 1 did decent. If you would run San, you probably could get even more TPS, probably another 1k more. Because San deals so much damage. Anyway, that's more or less it. If you do have any questions, ask me in the comment section below. Please do not forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Cheers.